This is me messing around with all of the color. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited about today's look. It's a mustard fall cut crease, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think it's super cool. I was really inspired and wanting to go for that mustard theme, and so yeah, if you want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. So to start off, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shades in the shade Soft Ochre, and as you can see, I already did my eyebrows, and I'm setting my eyelids with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Now we're going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to take that nice light brown transition shade. I don't know the names, I'm so sorry, but we're going to go in with that shade into the crease just to soften things up and give a nice transition to all of the colors we're going to lay on top of it later. Now we're going with this darker brown transition shade, and we're putting it right on top with the same brush. I'm just using the Wet n Wild crease brush. Super awesome brush for blending. And we're just going to do that to help deepen up a little bit and just start slowly building and layering colors. And this is where I realized I wanted to tape off my eyes and I forgot to do that. So I'm doing that now. And, okay, what am I doing? Hello? Okay. And we're still going back in with that same shade, and we're just kind of deepening up the crease. Now we're going into the Modern Renaissance palette and taking Raw Sienna on the Tarte crease brush, which is a little bit of a smaller domed brush, so it's more precise, and just putting that in the crease to, again, just deepen things and build the color gradually. Now I'm going in with the reddish color there on a Real Techniques brush. Now what I did with this is I put the color on one side of the brush and then I flipped it up so that way the color would deposit on the upper part of my crease as opposed to falling onto my lid, if that makes sense. So basically I made sure that the color was depositing, you know, above my crease as much as possible by putting the color on one side and then flipping the brush up so that the color was facing up. So now we're going back to the Modern Renaissance palette and taking Relgar on the Anastasia brush that comes with the palette. And we're going to blend that into our crease, kind of to help transition into the redder tones that you kind of see on my other eye. Because it's a very warm tone brown, but it also kind of has like some hints of red in it, which I think is nice. And now we're going to mix these two red shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette and focus that in our crease to help us really get ready to cut our crease. And yeah, just really focus that in the crease. Try not to blend it up too much because we really want this to help create the illusion of a sharp cut crease. So now we are putting the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot onto our eyeballs and drawing our cut crease. I always suck at cut creases, and to be honest, this is the best cut crease I've ever done. I know it's still not perfect, I know, but I mean, I really like the colors and the look. So I usually start in the middle and then find where I want the highest part of that cut crease to be, and then I slowly fill in the outer corner and then the inner corner. I find the inner corner to be the hardest because I'll like slowly build, and then the next thing I know it's not as gradual as I want it to be, but hey, we try. And now I'm just going to go in with that mustard color, the star of the show, from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and just gonna pat that right on top of the Pro Longwear paint pot. And we're just patting to get the most pigment out of it as we can. Now we're going to mix those same two red colors but on a smaller, more detailed brush and put that in our crease to really focus and cut our crease, alright? Cut that crease. Cut it. Now we're going to take a slightly darker mixture of reds and focus that even more in our crease with an even smaller detail brush to really get a nice defined line and get a nice cut, because it's a cut crease. And then I kind of felt like the mustard got a little lost, so I went back in and put a little bit more on top just to kind of bring it back. Now we're going to go in with the eyeshadow eyeliner, and I love this stuff. what I'm using is the mini version that I got in a Birchbox, and I really love it. So when I run out, I'm gonna get a full one. It's like nice and matte and so easy to use. Eyeliner struggles. And so I took the tape off just so I could finish off my eyeliner and sharpen it up a bit. And now I'm putting on mascara, gonna put on my lashes, and I'm also gonna do my base makeup, so I'm gonna do my face stuff. Then we're gonna come back and do our lower lash line. So going in with those two colors there, we're going to buff that onto our lower lash line. I really wanted some of those mustardy browner shades to be apparent in the lower lash line, but I also wanted the red to be there as well. So we're going to take the red on a flat shader brush and just really work that in to the lash line itself and not bring it too far down, but just to darken up and define the eyes a bit more. And I really like how it mixes together. And that is it, you guys. That is this mustard cut crease look. I hope you guys like it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. I think it's so pretty, and honestly, I'm just proud. I was just really inspired by a mustard color I saw on Colourpop, and then I realized I had a similar color, and so I just wanted to do a look with it, and I'm super excited with like how it came out. And I hope you guys like it. I had a lot of fun. So I will see you guys next week, and thanks for watching. Bye!